The announcement by Ripple that it was purchasing Hidden Road for $1.25 billion was, of course, one of the largest purchases to occur in the cryptocurrency market approximately 3 months ago. We have been discussing the true magnitude of this transaction for the past few months. We even stated at the time that this was far more significant than what we had just been informed, don't you think? They informed us that around 300 major financial institutions were involved and that the annual amount was $3 trillion. And it's undoubtedly a huge thing. It's even more absurd to consider the direction this area is taking and the magnitude of this acquisition in relation to that direction. So let's look at a couple things quickly. First, let's quickly review the most recent posts from Ripple's account. Anderson has since stated that the purchase of Hidden Road by Ripple may have been the most significant power maneuver in the history of cryptocurrency. The stakes are not billions, trillions, that is. It is trillions, indeed. And it's not simply the 300 leading financial institutions that were involved or the $3 trillion they move every year. It is far larger than that. However, pay special attention to this video since it discusses prime brokerage services, which were formerly controlled by large banks, are developing to unlock trillions in trades and bring institutional participants to DeFi with regulated clearing for crypto, swaps, and derivatives. In just 1 minute, Brad Garlinghouse will be back for another round of cryptocurrency, explaining how prime brokers make clearing between TradFi and DeFi easier at scale. If YouTube attempts to mute this video, please accept my sincere apologies. When it comes to music or anything like, they have been really rigid. Furthermore, I am aware that Ripple uses music in the background of these videos. Therefore, I sincerely apologize if this portion is muffled. Who is better, David Schwartz or me, let's face it? I'm Brad Garlinghouse. Hello. Crypto in 1 minute is this. Prime Broker is essentially a one-stop shop that accepts a wide range of asset managers, including market makers, trading desks, and well-known hedge funds. It provides customers with a one-stop shop where they can trade and settle various types of assets, including swaps, digital assets, and futures. Additionally, these individuals are trading trillions of dollars. In the past, established commercial banks like JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs have really controlled those. Banks no longer do this. Instead, new firms like Hidden Road, which Ripple recently acquired, are entering the market and expanding rapidly. By catering to the same clientele while incorporating digital materials into the mix, more institutions can now enter these asset classes against a well-capitalized counterparty, prime brokers, which is introducing individuals to cryptocurrency in a single day, thanks to a well-capitalized and extremely powerful balance sheet player like Hidden Road. Indeed, this is the precise point at which we really began to concentrate on Hidden Road. Things such as the derivative side, because, as you may know, holders of XRP have been discussing the derivatives market for years because it is a very large market. Since we don't have a method to fully or even effectively measure it, we don't really know what values are related to derivatives, which is why they have been valued at ridiculous targets over the years. At one point, the notional value was between 600 and several trillion dollars. However, they claim that it might be worth $1 quadrillion. Naturally, we could monitor and trace it when we consider introducing derivatives from these kinds of marketplaces into the DeFi space on-chain. It's more clear. Although the value is still in the hundreds of trillions of dollars, we might really see it. Consider how significant that would be for the DeFi side if Ripple were to partner with Hidden Road, or perhaps I should say acquire Hidden Road instead. Particularly when we consider that Ripple has been expressing their desire for institutional DeFi to play a significant role on the XRP ledger for the past few months. XRP is the gas token that settles the trillions of dollars, which is why I keep stating that Ripple will allow the value transfer of trillions and trillions of dollars onto the XRP ledger. This is the reason I often stress that XRP won't be cheap in the future because, once more, when that kind of demand is present on a ledger that is driven by a gas token like XRP, the demand will be so great that XRP's value will increase significantly. In addition to this, let's discuss custody, which is a crucial topic. Here are subjective opinions on how some of the biggest financial institutions in the world employ Ripple custody. Take a look at this bit, but I wanted to toss it to you, don't you think? How does Ripple custody sort of decide which parts to prioritize and which perhaps not to, given the institutional context of the overall design space that Jay's just described? What market demands are you meeting with some of these products that you are bringing to market? Indeed, Ripple custody is renowned for being the best institutional-grade product available. Additionally, we offer a very flexible, scalable governance layer that enables our institutional customers to truly customize according to their workflow and overall operational demands. Additionally, we have provided services to clients worldwide. A lot of them are quite big organizations. I believe I can provide several instances for you all. For instance, DBS serves as an illustration of institutional grade control. They take use of the fact that our federated governance approach allows for quite different policy zones across business lines. Institutions handle various digital assets safely while upholding operational effectiveness and compliance, which is crucial for multi-asset operation scalability. Therefore, integrational grade control is crucial. Furthermore, we are rather capable there. The tokenized asset scale comes in second. Give an example. Ripple custody is used by HSBC and the SOGJAN forged to issue and administer tokenized gold and digital bonds. Please join the free description below and follow me on Twitter. Having stated that, I want to thank everyone for watching. Goodbye.